Jack Funny, you mentioned him that he's a guy. I remember you the video encouraging Jack Funny after he had a bad set.
Yeah.
So when you had your bad set, you said you really didn't have no OGs, but your girl, you was driving home and she like, you all right.
You all right, yeah.
You was encouraging, like, bro, it happens to everybody.
We gotta fight, you gotta fight back.
Yeah.
And Jack really, that particular night was a homecoming show for me. And Jack, I had been talking to Jack like, man, you should try stand up. Just for the very reason that we're talking about. Like, I know he's killing it online, but bro, you need another, I don't think people really understand how much money is in stand up.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a following, you got people that's willing to come see you, man, there's some paper out there.
Yeah.
And I'm telling him like, bro, people want to see you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, you gotta figure out a way, to try to expand on that. And he was like, well, I want to try to stand up. Now, to his defense, it's on me because the night that he bombed, it was 1,000 people in the audience, and he wasn't ready for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And me knowing what I know, I knew like, he might not be ready for this. And we talked, and he was like, no, I'm ready. I'm ready. And he went up there, and I was watching it from the side. And one thing about me, I don't like to see people bomb.
No.
It's just something about it. So I went
It's a bad thing. It hurts you.
Yeah. And so I went back downstairs, and I remember he came back down, and everybody was coming to my dressing room like, man, he bombed. They booing him. So when he got downstairs, that's when I went to the dressing room. I didn't even know that they were filming. I didn't know it was cameras out. But it was just like, I know the feeling though. Mm-hmm. I know what it's like to go up and you don't deliver, and you sitting there like, damn, like, am I funny or not? And it's like, hey, bro, you stepping into some new territory. A lot of dudes wouldn't even went out there.
Yeah.
You did the hardest part. You know what I'm saying? So I said, let's figure something out. I said, come to the room. We're going to figure something out. He came to my room. He told me a little bit of stuff he said. We punched it up. He went back out there. He had a better set. Wow. But it's to me, bro, I'm one of them dudes where I want to see everybody win.
Right.
You winning is not going to stop my motion.
No.
It's not going to stop.
Because what's for you going to happen to you.
It's not going to stop my motion. So me picking him up and telling him, like, hey, man, go right back out there. Go get it again. You know what I'm saying? That's because I want to see you win.
Right.
I really want to at one point we all go on vacation and we all talking about that time compared to right now where we all doing well.
Right.
So, with Jack, it was just like, hey, let me pick him up because I didn't want that to put a sour taste in his mouth from what stand-up comedy really is.
You said the money in comedy? I'm sitting on about 1,000 jokes, Mo.
Come on now.
I don't
Come
know.
on now. Let me tell you something. We can go on tour together. They'll love to hear what you got to say. We can get it set up. My manager here right now. Let's get it set up. Let's get it set up. Mojo and Shay Shay.
Yeah.
Coming to a city near you.
I know you fucking lie. That's what everybody do. That's what everybody do. You've been on a lot of Tyler Perry production.
I've been on one.
One?
Yes.
You want to go to more? You want to, go over like, okay, I'm stand up? Because it seems like that's a lot of natural progression.
Yeah.
You see Pryor, you see Murphy, you see Martin.
Definitely want to act.
Jamie. You see all these guys, and that seems to be the natural progression.
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
Yeah. I definitely want to act. And I would definitely work with Tyler Perry again. Mm-hmm. I absolutely. You know what, man? TP, just a quick story about him.
Yeah.
That show we did, Miss Governor, I remember we showed up. We showed up to that, and I hadn't met him. I hadn't talked to him yet. I had just got the role,
mm-hmm.
and he had sat in on like a table read we had did, and you couldn't see him. You can just hear him.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the first week that we was there, I shot a couple scenes, and they had to end up rewriting a lot of the script because we had Joe Marie Payton on there, that the mom from Family Matters.
Okay, yeah.
So the way Tyler shoots, it's fast.
Yeah.
He ain't got time for...
Costs too much money.
Yeah, he ain't got time for that. So they end up rewriting a lot of the script and giving me her parts. Wow. So I remember I had left for the weekend to go do some shows because as I'm filming this, I'm still doing my shows.
Yeah, I got.
So I left, went and did some shows. I came back, and it was a scene in the show where I sat on this statue, and I improv the whole scene, and it was a new scene for me. It was actually supposed to be Joe, Marie's scene, and I remember after we finished the scene, Tyler grabbed me and said, "Let me talk to you for a second," and he was like, "Hey, how much you getting paid?" And I told him, and he was like, "I'm gonna bump that up." And he kept his word. Wow. I made some good money. So I don't care what they say about him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he, honestly, bro, very professional. And he's always looking to give people that look like us the opportunity.
You can appreciate that. The kiss scene. Is there anything that you wouldn't do on camera?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I won't do on camera. I ain't kissing no man. I'm not.
What about the sex scene?
With a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, I do that.
You know you got to be able to control yourself, though, Mo.
Who?
You.
What you mean control myself?
You can't be all you like the camera's around. You got to be chill.
What that mean though?
You can't be like,
You trying to say I can't get hard? Cause if it's a sex scene.
Yeah, you can't.
Who say you can't?
You can't. You better put some ice.
You can though. They'll put like a sock on it or something. I'm pretty sure they got something for that. How you gonna do a sex scene, y'all kissing and you don't and nothing happens?
You got to be able to control it.
Shay Shay. So you telling me you could do a sex scene? Can you do a sex scene?
No, I ain't saying no.
I could do a sex scene, but what? So who in the scene?
I mean, obviously gonna be somebody hot.
Like who? I'm gonna see if I control it or not.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, she gonna really get to know me. Bro, I mean, I don't think that's a thing though, but you do know that they have like I forgot what they call them, but it's people that, when they do sex scenes,
yeah.
It's people that come on the set to make sure that everybody's comfortable,
yeah.
With everything that's going on. But I don't think that you cannot not be aroused. I mean,
but you can't do no open mouth. You got to be like.
Why you think that? You ain't never seen Monster Ball with Halle Berry.
Yeah.
That wasn't just no mud like that.
Yeah, they did. I don't know why.
Billy Bob Thornton was going crazy.
For sure.
Going crazy.
I felt some type of way about
Give me a sex scene. Call me Billy Bob. You crazy. You crazy.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before two something.